Hey guys, this is Aaron from RF Digital. This is the second video in our 5-part SimbleeCloud series. Today we're going to be setting up local control of your SimbleeCloud device. I have with me the Simblee development kit number RFD77803. Let's get started. To get us started, let's assemble our hardware. I have a USB shield, RGB LED shield, and my Simblee 7-pin breakout board. I'm going to put these together, plug it into any USB port on my laptop. For this example, we'll control the RGB LED locally using button A as the on switch and B as the off switch. Let's get ready for programming. In your Arduino IDE, navigate to Tools, Port, and make sure the correct COM port is selected for your Simblee device. Go to File and save this sketch as lighting_local. Above the void setup function, we'll declare 3 variables. They'll hold the pin values for our green LED, our on switch, and our off switch. Next, we'll define 2 more variables to hold the current state and previous state of our LED. These variables will change when we press our buttons. Let's move on to the void setup function. We need to set up our pins with the right pin mode. First, our LED will be an output. Type pin mode, LED, output. Next, our on and off switches, those will be inputs. Do the same for those, but use input. Let's begin our serial communication and print a simple line to the serial console. Now let's move to our loop function. With each loop, we need to check the status of our switches and set the LED on or off depending on the values. Below the void loop function, define a new function called read switches. This function will read our on and our off switch and set the current state variable accordingly. First, we'll check our on switch. If digital read on_switch equals high. If the digital read of our on switch equals high, then we're going to set the current state variable to 1. We need to do the same for our off switch. So if the digital read of off_switch equals high, then we're going to set current state to 0. We're done with that function. Below the read switches function, we need to define one more function. We'll call it check state. In this function, we'll check the current state variable and turn the LED on or off accordingly. So if current state equals 1, we'll turn on our LED with digital write LED high. We'll also print to the serial console, light is on. Otherwise, we're going to turn the LED off with a digital write LED low and print to the serial console, light is off. That's it for that function. Let's go to our void loop. First, we need to read our switch values. So using the function you defined below, type read switches. Next, we'll determine if we need to do anything. So if the current state variable does not equal the previous state variable, then we're going to check our state using the function defined below. Then, we need to set our previous state to our current state variable for the next iteration. Now let's compile and upload our sketch. If we press button A on the RGB LED shield, you'll see the light turns on. If we continue to press button A, nothing happens. But if we press button B, the light turns off. You can find more documentation at Simblee.com.